are at the New Orleans Botanical Garden today, here in New Orleans, Louisiana, and we are on tour. The 10-acre New Orleans Botanical Garden is a garden with a big historical story. The garden opened in 1936 with the name City Park Rose Garden. The garden was funded by the Works Progress Administration, the old WPA. And in case you don't remember, the WPA was an American New Deal agency set up to employ those who were out of work for public works projects. The garden has an Art Deco vibe, as Art Deco was very popular in the 1920s and 1930s era. The WPA project cost $12 million. That's a lot of money for back in the day, and employed over 20,000 people. In the late 1940s, the WPA program ended, federal funding dried up, and the garden was left to fend for itself. The garden's quality and cleanliness went to near zero. The 1980s brought a new push to improve, renovate, fence, and rebuild the old historic rose garden, including a name change, the New Orleans Botanical Garden. A highlight of the Botanical Garden is the work of Mexican-born sculptor Enrique Alférez. He was the son of a Mexican sculptor and spent a good portion of his young adult life in the army of Pancho Villa during the Mexican Revolution before coming to the United States. In the 1930s, Alférez did his first sculpture for the garden. 11 more followed, with the final one completed in 1998. Alférez completed most of his work in cast concrete, carved limestone, or bronze. And here is Enrique Alférez, who died in 1999. As the new millennium arrived, things seemed to be going well for the garden. And all of a sudden, boom! The arrival of Hurricane Katrina in 2005 caused nearly total destruction of the garden. Over the last few years, approximately 90% of the plants were removed and replanted, and all of the buildings were gutted and renovated. Much of the work by garden volunteers. So everything you've seen today is the beautiful post-Katrina New Orleans Botanical Garden. Thanks so much for joining us on our tour of the New Orleans Botanical Garden. Now you know the full story of this lovely garden in New Orleans, Louisiana.